Oh my god, I look radioactive. Hello darlings, my name is Coralie and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a makeup look inspired by Loki. If you guys know me, you know that I am a Marvel stan. I love Marvel. I don't think I can call myself a super fan because I haven't read any of the comics, but I'm a Marvel stan, okay? I love Marvel. My two favorite characters from the MCU are Shuri and Loki, so I figured I'd do a Loki inspired look since the Loki series is coming out in about a month and some change. I did like a face chart situation. I'm gonna put it right here to show you roughly what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna get started, shall we? I've been using this little mini eyeshadow palette so much lately. It's actually really like weird. It just works really nice and it's great. So I'm going to take from the e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow. This is the jalapeño palette and we're gonna take the deepest, darkest little green moment here. I prime my lids using the e.l.f. putty primer in the shade nude or cream. Blended it basically all the way to here, so there's no product on my lid right now because I don't want to double down on product uselessly. Okay, so if you quickly saw the face chart at the beginning, what we're going to do is create like a full cut crease shape. So I'm going to dip into the shade that I told you I was going to dip into, and I'm just going to start creating the shape right here. The reason why we're doing circular motion is because I don't want this to be like super harsh so that it's really hard to blend afterwards. We're gonna create this shape. So as you can see, I didn't pull it out too much because my trick is to blend out the other shades and pull them out more so that it's not too intense at the outer corner. I'm going to take the ABH Norvina palette volume 3. I don't really support ABH that much because of recent things they've done. I don't know, the brand had shine, then they abused that shine and it wasn't that great anymore.
Child. Anyway, so.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade D3 right here, this one, and I'm going to use it to buff out all the way to my brow. I need to wash my brushes, guys. I'll do it next weekend, I promise.
Lies, honey.
Don't be shy with this and just go all the way into the inner corner, all the way up to the brow. When you get to the little part where it dips, just, you know, blend it above the shadow that we already put there, but don't go too close to the brow. The reason for that is that I want to really accentuate that shape. I've been doing a lot of green looks lately, not gonna lie, but listen, it is what it is. You can see there's kind of lines of demarcation between the first shade we put and this one. I'm going to take the shade E1 right here. It's a deeper green. It's a really bright green, and I'm going to use it between the first shade from the e.l.f. palette and D3. So what I'm going to do just right now is re-intensify all the shades, go back with every single one of the shades, going from lightest to darkest, and then I'm going to cut the crease fully. And am I going to be back? Yes, I am going to be back. Okay, so as you can see, I cut a full cut crease. Things are coming together. So as you guys may have seen in the little drawing that I made earlier, okay, we're gonna go with like a gold lid because Loki's colors are green and gold. And okay, I know in Ragnarok he kind of dropped the green when Hela was wearing the green, but listen, Loki's colors are ultimately green. And you know, if you saw the logo for the Disney Plus original show, it's gonna be green. Before we actually do the gold on the lid, what we're gonna do is go back with the e.l.f. little palette right here. We're gonna go back with this shade. We're just going to stamp the shadow while the concealer is wet to create a liner that's gonna go and connect right here. Don't worry if it's not as sharp as you want because we're gonna clean it up with concealer. Who's really upset about Black Widow's ending? Anyways, this is the fun part, okay? So what we're gonna do right now, C1 and D1 right here. C1 and D2, I'm so sorry, I'm being a mess. So I'm gonna pack these onto my lid. The reason why is because I want to give them a base because I'm gonna go in with something else. Where's my brush? Dang. So I'm gonna start with C1 right here. And don't worry, we're gonna re-go back in and do the liner. It's just that it's really hard to put matte over shimmer if the matte wasn't already there, so we're just doing this selon les règles de l'art. I'm not going to take the gold from the e.l.f. palette because it's really yellow gold. I am going to go with a really gold Anyways, we'll see, you guys, we'll see. This is experimentation for all parties involved, you and I actually don't love these shimmers from the ABH palette. They're very they like rub off, which is by far the most frustrating thing that can ever happen to you with a shimmer. So it's really not, they're not that great in that sense. Their other shimmers from their other palettes are actually really good, so I don't understand what happened with the Norvina palettes, but listen, they're not ideal. Let's just say that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the e.l.f. 24 karat gold little liquid glitter foil with the Studio Makeup Endurance Cream eyeshadow in the shade gold, because this one I feel is too champagne like, and this one is just giving like yellow gold, like very yellow gold. And it's pretty, don't get me wrong, but I need to mix them to obtain the shade that I want. And the reason why we're using creams is because creams make the world what it is today. It's giving this, which is very much what I want. And then we're just gonna paint it on. Let's paint it on, girlies. I look like I was made out of gold, don't I? Like, this is amazing. And I'm just gonna kind of wait for this to dry. But while we're waiting for this to dry, we're gonna reinforce the matte liner that we had with the e.l.f. eyeshadow. This is literally amazing. Do you see the shine? Anyways, are you guys excited for the Loki series? I'm super excited for it. Listen, I just know Loki's going to deliver. I just know. Final thing we're gonna add to the top lid, because there's going to be quite a bit going on in the bottom, is going to be again from ABH. It's going to be this little electric lime cake liner. Now I'm going to say this, there are other brands that I believe have probably better formulas. Dulcura Melolops, I think is how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. Oh, Glam Vice has a bunch of really cool ones too. So so many brands. And what I'm going to do is take this and line the top of the cut crease. Sorry. Oh my god, this is already really beautiful. Oh god, I ate. I feel like when I conceptualize my looks, I'm able to make them so much more complicated. And I know that saying complicated right now might be like a negative thing, but I'm able to make them much more intricate, I think. So right now I'm just gonna make sure everything is very pigmented, and I'm gonna do the other eye. I'm gonna do my base, and I'm going to be back because you guys, trust me, you don't want to see the other eye or the base. It's been almost an hour, literally. It takes me so much time to get things done, you guys. Doing makeup is like, it's something, if I'm doing something specific, I really take my sweet time. And this is a lot of sharp edges, you know, line, crease cutting, all of that. So now we're gonna hit the bottom. So as you can see, I already did my face. I have all the products I used in the description box down below, so don't worry, do not worry, I will tell you exactly what I did. So what we're gonna do now is take the same dark eyeshadow from the e.l.f. palette, and we're gonna create kind of an open lower lash line. I don't know if you can see, but basically we're gonna fill the lower lash line. Let me use a little bit of a thicker brush for this, like this. And then I'm just gonna dip into, oh snap. Girl, that was very stressful. That was very stressful just now. The reason why I'm having this is because Loki is like a really fierce character. He's really sarcastic, he's snarky. Basically, I feel like it looks like something really intense, smoky, sultry, I think would represent Loki really well. So we're going with that. And now I'm going to take a mix of D3 right here and E1, and I'm just going to blend out my lower lash line. So I'm going to take the NYX Shimmer Down Pigment in Platinum, and I'm going to insert it in this little negative part of my eye. Hopefully I'm not going to get too much fallout. Oh, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. And then I'm just going to kind of connect it right here. The white is a little more icy, but there's not much thought behind it other than Loki is white. So now I'm gonna go in with a glitter. I know this is a lot of steps, but I'm gonna take this Lise Wattier deep gold, smoky gold glitter. I'm just gonna apply it on the very bottom right here in the center of my eye so it catches the light when I turn, but that's it. I don't know if you can see it. Listen, girlies, we're hitting. Loki would be proud. I'm sure he would. Now, let's hit up the lips. For the lips, I decided to do a black lip. But a black lip with a twist. So at first, I was just going to do the black lip and then put a little bit of green, like matte green. But I think I'm going to put a shimmer green. Maybe this one? I'm going to use this same brush that we used for the liner to line my lips, and the Danessa Myricks Color Fix in the shade Blackout. So now I'm going to go in with my finger with that green shade in the center, and I'm taking a black shadow and just kind of blending out the edges. Literally 2 hours later, this is the Loki inspired look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is definitely a little more extra. This is not cosplay. I'm not having no horns, no costume. This is not cosplay, but it's really inspired, and it's really, I feel like I really wanted to capture like Loki's energy. Oh my god, I didn't put lower lash mascara. I always do this. Yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and comment in the comment section down below who's your favorite MCU character, Avenger, whoever. Listen, I want to know who's your favorite character so I can judge you. If you like me, my personality, or the content that I put right up on YouTube, then feel totally free to subscribe to this channel, girl. We love newcomers. We love Marvel stans. If you're a Marvel stan, it's giving Maleficent, it's giving Loki. They're kind of the same vibe, to be honest. So, you know, it is what it is. They kind of do have some, like, childhood trauma that both of them have. Interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching this video again. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!